So two new Pokemon games have been announced. Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, which are remakes, and Pokemon Legends Arceus, which seems like a cool Breath of the Wild take on Pokemon. And I want to play Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl because I've never played the original games. So today I'm going to talk about my thoughts on both of them, starting with the remakes. I've been thinking about Gen 4 remakes for a while now, and I, like most fans, speculated the games that were going to be announced were going to be remakes. And yeah, most of the community was right. They were remakes. They were remakes, alright. It's Diamond Pearl. Oh, after thinking back on it, I actually like the chibi graphics. Sure, the faces look a little bit dead inside, but hopefully Game Freak will change them. I know in my reaction video I didn't sound very enthusiastic, but yeah, I think I do like the new style. The trainer models during battles look a little bit off, but hopefully Game Freak will also change that too. I find it nicer trying to stay to the original sprites. But another side of me keeps on nagging, saying that it looks nice and all. But I also really want to see some new designs for Dawn, Lucas, that's mine, Cyrus, Looker, Cynthia, the gym leaders, and pretty much all the other characters. It was nice in Omega Ruby seeing all the new designs to bring them into the modern era. Also in the trailer, the environments looked really nice. They really do pay homage to the original cities in a new and fresh way. Veilstone in the trailer where it showed your footsteps looked really nice. To change the subject, it's interesting seeing not even a hint of Dynamaxing or any other gimmick in the trailer. You know, in Game Freak there has to be at least one gimmick, but they may just be one-to-one for the remakes of Gen 4. But it'd be cool seeing Mega evolutions just like most fans want. For me personally, if there was a gimmick, I'd personally want a Mega evolution. It's nice seeing your favorite Pokemon get a Mega evolution, because Game Freak tends to instantly wipe the memories of whatever the gimmick was from their last generation moving on to the next one. It totally seems like Game Freak has already wiped their brains fully of Z moves, and are debating whether to delete their hard drive full of Mega evolutions. I'd say there's three options. There's Dynamaxing, Mega evolutions, or nothing. Odds are if there is gonna be a gimmick, it's most likely gonna be Dynamaxing. Brilliant Diamond and Spatial Pearl are most likely going to be in the same generation as Galar. So Ilka, it's weird saying that, is most likely going to include Gen 8's Dynamaxing feature in the game. It could also be because Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, the remakes for Ruby and Sapphire, also had Mega Evolution, which included Mega Evolutions for a bunch of new Pokemon. But it could also be because it was in Gen 6, which in Gen 6 the gimmick was Mega Evolution. But hey, anything's possible. If there are going to be Mega Evolutions, I think the most obvious ones are going to be the starters, Staraptor, Magmortar, Electivire, Dusknoir, or Luxray, and maybe Togekiss. And maybe a couple non-Gen 4 Pokemon like Haxorus, Kingdra, Pyro, and Turtonator. There might also be primal-like forms for Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina, which in all likelihood primal forms are going to be the most possible feature. Seeing how in the trailer Game Freak didn't actually show the box art, which could have their primal forms on it, they might even have them fused together like they did all the way back in Pokemon Black 2. The trailer did open up showing the statue in Eterna City, so maybe it was hinting at a new fusion form? I don't know, that's just the 2008 fan art person inside me. The thing is, the new logos don't have anything special in them, like Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire did. Or, things like Mega Evolution and Primal Pokemon will appear in Legends Arceus, which might happen seeing as how it looks like a bigger Pokemon project. Changing subjects on the Platinum content, they add in the Platinum features into the remake. It'd be nice having the Battle Frontier back in a Pokemon game. Its last appearance was ironically in another remake, Heartgold and Soul Silver, which was over 10 years ago. And whereas they put a miniature Battle Frontier in the copy-pasted Battle Mazen area and called it a day. I also hope they put in Platinum's decks because Fire types will be screwed over again in the remakes, no less. It would also be cool if they kept it as Social World since it was a big part of Platinum. And now we're moving on to the final part, the music. Ilka will almost 100% do good on the music. Pokemon's known for great music, and I know for a fact that Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl won't disappoint. I also hope they add an option to listen to the original soundtrack like how they did in the Gen 2 remakes. Having a DS Sounds key item or option in the options menu would be incredible. It'll give people who want to listen to the original tracks for nostalgia, or for people like me, who might prefer the original music theme compared to the new one. It's weird seeing Game Freak and Ilka take these remakes in a new direction. That's completely the opposite of Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Rather than looking at the past and wanting to change it, Brilliant Diamond and Spatial Pearl seem to embrace the past with open arms and work with it to make a faithful remake. Pokemon Legends Arceus is the first of its kind for a Pokemon game. It's weird seeing all these new ideas in a Pokemon game, like that Dark Souls dodge roll. Like, what? And how you can catch Pokemon in the overworld now. It's nice seeing the rigid formula of Pokemon so broken by one game. Gone are the brand new starters which are replaced with starters from different regions. That finally aren't Gen 1 for once. It's nice seeing my man Oshawott finally get some love after 10 years. They mentioned in the trailer that there's still a professor, which is interesting seeing how this game seems to be set in somewhat feudal Japan. Maybe we'll see Professor Rowan's ancestor, or it's an entirely new character. It's apparent Game Freak took a lot of their approach from this game from Breath of the Wild. My guess is that there might even be a gathering system. Like, perhaps we can collect apricorns to make different and maybe even brand new Pokeballs. Even the graphics and feel give me a heavy Breath of the Wild feel, with sprawling plains and animals roaming around and semi-lush trees. The environments leave a lot to be desired, because god, the environments look like a PS2 game. In the trailer, it looks like there will only be a couple settlements in the region, judging on how this is in the past, since Sinnoh is still the up-and-coming region. But if all of the towns still exist in the past, it's nice seeing how different they'll be compared to the original Diamond and Pearl. Like maybe in Snowpoint City, the chamber containing Regigigas is new. Or referring back to Eterna City, maybe the statue of the Dialga Palkia fusion is being built. Or it doesn't exist yet. On the complete opposite about what I said about Brilliant Diamond and Spatial Pearl. The character designs look really cool actually. Dawn looks really cute, and Lucas's beret and scarf surprisingly pair really well with his shirt. The new Pokeball designs look decent. They have a nice ultra wooden design, and it looks accurate to what a Pokeball would look like in the past. Moving on to the topic of Pokemon, I don't know what Pokemon we'll encounter in the region. Because the starters are all from different regions, there might be the possibility that I will encounter Pokemon from tons of different regions, other than Sinnoh. Like maybe we'll encounter Swarmers in the pond, or Go-Goats in the plains. Seeing how this appears to be more of an exploration game, I feel like we'll see a lot of legendaries. Like maybe for example, if there is a volcano on the map, and you walk to it, you'll encounter a Entei at the volcano. Because in Entei's Ruby Sapphire Pokédex entry, Entei is said to be born from a volcano's eruption. Maybe we'll see Latios and Latias soaring the skies, or perhaps we'll encounter the Swords of Justice roaming the land. There's a whole bunch of possibilities. On another note, I don't know if they'll have gym leaders since there might not be enough villages. Maybe they'll handle it Kahuna style. So say if there's 4 villages, there's 1 gym leader per village. There might not even be a Elite 4 or champion. If there is a champion though, who will it even be? This is just a fun what if, but I speculate there might be a Shogun type character as a champion, with his daimyos being the Elite 4. That's just a fun what if scenario I came up with, which probably won't happen, but it's fun to speculate. Finally, there's the Pokemon the game's named after, Arceus. After being shafted for more than a good 10 years, Arceus finally has proper treatment as the god of Pokemon. My thoughts on him are that he'll probably be the endgame Pokemon, seeing how he'll presumably be on the cover. Or we'll have a full story revolving around him throughout the game, and delve into his backstory as the god of Pokemon. Or if there's an evil team, they'll probably try to summon him, like how they did in the Heartgold and Soul Silver manga. Any way they do it, it's nice seeing Arceus finally in a Pokemon game. Thanks for listening to my ramblings. I'm pretty excited for these games, so it's fun to speculate. These 2 games are probably some of the most divisive Pokemon games ever, being with the likes of Gen 5 and 8, with the whole Small Dawn stuff. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.